Welcome, friends, in Science Lecture 2, Lesson 11, The Human Eye and Colorful World. Now, in this lecture, we are going to start with the dispersion of white light by a glass prism. Right? As you are able to see this prism, the white light is when entering, get dispersed into the dispersion of light that you are able to see into 7 different colors. But the 7 colors is not possible for me to draw, so I have taken the main 3 colors, that is red, green and violet. So the different colors are there between indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. So this is how this the prism is there with Vibgyor. Right, so this is how the Vibgyor is formed. Now the prism splits. First of all, we need to understand that the prism splits the incident light into a band of colors, and this the various seen colors are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. Vibgyor: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. This is how it bends, known as an Vibgyor. As this is spoken as Vibgyor as colors. Fine, in short form, that is called as an abbreviations. Now the band of colored components of a light is called as a spectrum. So this band of light which is formed by the white light is called as a spectrum. And the splitting of white light, that is forming a spectrum into a different color components, is called as a dispersion of light. Basically the dispersion of light phenomena is due to the light passing from air medium to glass medium, and the different wavelengths are having different speeds, and just because of this phenomena the light becomes slow and gets deviated. So the splitting of light into the components of colors is called as a dispersion of light. So this phenomena of splitting of light into its component colors is called as a dispersion. Now the 7 color components are dispersed by a prism with respect to the incident ray as they pass through a prism. The 7 colors components, as you are able to see, Vibgyor is 7 different colors which get dispersed. The red light bend the least, while the violet, that is a violet ray of light, bends the most. Fine. Thus the ray of each color emerge along the different paths and thus become distinct. So each and every color become distinct because they emerge into different rays. This phenomena was actually found by Isaac Newton, and was the first scientist to obtain the spectrum of light by the glass prism. Fine, he could, but as he go on keeping, like he got a suppose a red light, he distinct the red light and didn't allow the other lights to pass through except the red light, and pass this red light into a prism or from through the prism to see if furthermore dispersion happens. Likewise, he passed each and every light, all the 7 lights, and stopped rest of them, and he found that these lights are not furthermore getting splitted by the dispersion phenomena. So he concluded that this could not be split furthermore. He could not split the white light further than 7 colors. Right? So this was a experiment he did it. He placed a second identical prism, that is, he, as you are able to see in the figure I have drawn here. This particular he placed the second identical prism inverted position with respect to the first prism. So this is a first prism, and he has kept a second identical prism exactly near to the first prism, and found that the beam of light emerging from the other is a white light. Now the white light is actually entering inside and getting dispersed, but as he has kept the second prism, this is getting deviated back again, and the white light is coming out. So he understood why we are not able to see the dispersion of light through the rectangular glass slab. The square rectangular glass slab or a rectangular glass slab does not give any kind of dispersion of light. This hole as in rectangular glass slab does not show the dispersion of light, just because of the reason that when the light splits, it gets back to its normal condition by getting deviated back again. Fine. So I hope so you understood this phenomenon. with respect to this phenomena, there is another topic related is rainbow formation. Now, the rainbow formation includes this phenomena of dispersion of light. The rainbow is a natural spectrum appearing in the sky after rain showers. That means the dispersion phenomena, the light entering inside, and this is a raindrop shown by a circle in a circular manner. That is it's a sphere. The light enters inside and getting, you are able to see the red light at the top, red ray at the top and violet at the bottom. So this violet light gets lower down and the red gets dispersed, and with respect to violet, right? So from violet to red it gets dispersed as an Vibgyor. Now this caused to dispersion of sunlight into by a tiny water droplet. These are billions and billions and billions of water droplets, and each of them gets this phenomena of dispersion. It also forms in the direction opposite to the sun. So this phenomena causes exactly opposite to, that means the rain showers are seen on the opposite side of the sun rise or set, and this phenomena happens light in the morning or at the evening. The water droplets acts as a tiny prism and refracts and disperse the incident sunlight and then reflect. That means first of all what happens, it refracts. Refraction means it passes from one medium to the another medium and the refraction happens. It passes from one medium to the another medium. It passes from one medium to another medium and the refraction happens here. The second one is and disperse the incident sunlight and then reflect internally. That means it disperse. This is a dispersion phenomena. Disperse the sunlight and reflect internally. This phenomena is called as an total internal reflection. Total internal reflection. So the reflect internally and finally refracts again when comes out of the raindrop. So again it gets refract. This comes out again, gets deviated and gets refracted, and you are able to see the clear distinct red to violet. This is red to violet, different spectrum of lights, which are different colors of light forming a spectrum is coming out through it from the outside section, that is coming back towards the air from glass to air. That means here in case this is water to air, so it enters the water from air to water, and second way it comes from water to air. So two times refraction happens and one time total internal reflection. So this is how the rainbow is formed. I hope so you have understood. So thank you for this particular lecture.